Hey, good morning, all you good people. We're talking on Matthew chapter 5, specifically the Beatitude that says, "Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy." It does not mean that mercy given means mercy received, but it does certainly mean that mercy received means mercy given. When we have received of God mercy that is so bountiful, so endless, so amazing, so divine, it demands our soul, our life, our all, according to that beautiful song. But mercy demands sacrifice. And in today's world of dog eat dog and my stuff is my stuff, sacrifice is not very popular. Before people are willing to sacrifice, as we spoke about yesterday, there's something they need to understand. And that is the motivation to sacrifice. What is it that is going to cause me to sacrifice anything on behalf of somebody who, in a worldly sense, may not really kind of deserve it, or maybe that's what people would think about them? Well, in order for you to make a legitimate sacrifice on behalf of that person, you're only going to do it when you understand one thing: the value of a human being. Now, when we see the value of people, when we understand that value is not determined about how much money they have in the bank, or how wealthy they may be, or how prestigious they may be, or how much stuff I will get out of showing them mercy, or whether I will get a reputation, or whatever the motive may be, you will never understand true sacrifice and true mercy until you see people through the eyes of God. And God values all people, not just some. He doesn't value one race more than he values another. He doesn't value one socio-economic class more than he values another. He doesn't value one gender more than he values another. God has, what we've often said, a level playing field when it comes to his value system. We're all equal in the eyes of God, all of us. And we see this epitomized in the life of Jesus. How Jesus showed the most apparently unlovely people how valuable they were to him. The world had discarded them. The world had told them they were of no value at all. The world had ostracized them, marginalized them, kicked them out of town. People like lepers, people like gold-plated sinners, people like Matthew, the tax collector, who was regarded pretty much as a worthless human being because of the occupation he had. The sinful woman caught in adultery to be judged and stoned. The leper who was to be marginalized and cast out of town. Nobody valued those people until Jesus arrived. And Jesus reestablished our value system when he showed to the leper that he had value when he reached out and he touched him. When he showed that sinful woman, and none of us is there to cast a first stone, and when he showed her true value in the eyes of God, it turned her life around. And when you see the value of another human being, I've got to tell you people, this could trash your life. It could turn your entire life around. I understand that situation full well. And in our culture, we tend to think that some people are valued by the things that they can add to our lives, the value that they can bring to me. Well, God laughs at that and says your value system is so corrupt and so toxic to people around you, you need to reestablish what true value is. And when we as a church value everybody simply because they're human beings, we value everybody the same. Those who can add to our whatever we need, and those who can't, they're all of the same value. And when Jesus spoke at the end of Matthew, and he spoke to the sheep and the goats, and he said, you guys have got it all wrong. You sang the songs, man, and you prayed the prayers, and you preached the sermons all about faith and all of those amazing things, but you missed the point. You didn't understand the value of a human being. People, I want you to think about that today. Those people who you watch on TV, you think, well, you know, it's just of that race, they're not much value to us. Or people of that socio-economic class, they're not much value to us. I've got to tell you people, you're offending the very heart of God when you think like that. We're all of the same incredible value because Jesus died for all of us. red and yellow, black and white. They are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the children and the adults and the old people of the world. They're all of equal value. Go and have a great day, people. I hope this becomes true for you. See you soon. Bye-bye.